What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Dylan Matthews back at it again with another hometown take. Today, I'm giving you 3 reasons why Jadeveon Clowney needs to be an Atlanta Falcon this upcoming season for the Falcons to be serious Super Bowl contenders. All right, here we go. Number 1, Jadeveon Clowney has had his most successful seasons when he was by himself, when he was the best pass rusher on the team. Yes, a lot of people think Jadeveon Clowney has had the numbers that he has back in Houston because of being next to J.J. Watt. Well, let me tell you something. He's had his best seasons when J.J. Watt has been out. He had his best season arguably in 2017. J.J. Watt only played in 5 games that season. Here were his stats. 2 pass deflections, 15 total tackles, no sacks, and 5 QB hits. That's J.J. Watt, of course, and there's nothing against J.J. Watt. He only played in 5 games. But the point is, Jadeveon Clowney balled out without J.J. Watt next to him on the other side of that defensive line. He had 2 pass deflections, 2 forced fumbles, 3 fumble recoveries, 9.5 sacks. That's a career high for him. 59 tackles, 21 quarterback hits, and a defensive touchdown to top it all off. That is without J.J. Watt for most of the season. That is without J.J. Watt for 11 games out of a 16-game NFL season. Jadeveon Clowney can do it by himself. Put him next to Dante Fowler. Whether Jadeveon Clowney is going to draw the double teams or whether Dante Fowler Jr. is going to draw the double teams, one of them is going to have serious numbers and serious opportunities at the quarterback with the other person, getting double teamed. Or even if you don't double team either one, they both are going to go off. So putting Jadeveon Clowney next to Dante Fowler Jr. could be something serious because he can handle a double team. He can do it by himself. And then 2016, 2016, Jadeveon Clowney was just coming in the league, about 3 years in at that point, 2 years in, at that point, his 3rd season. He had 2 pass deflections, 1 forced fumble, 6 sacks, but again, he's pretty fresh still in the league, trying to find his own in the league, coming to the league. 52 total tackles, 16 tackles for loss, 17 quarterback hits. J.J. Watt only played in 3 games that season. So for a guy in Jadeveon Clowney who did not play pretty much any of his rookie year because he was riddled with injuries, only played in 3 games, I believe, in 2014, his rookie year. 2015, moved up a little bit, bumped up, played in 13 games, had 4.5 sacks, 40 total tackles, 8 tackles for loss, 8 quarterback hits. So moved up and improved in 2016 without J.J. Watt and had the numbers that I just gave you. Again, 2 pass deflections, 1 forced fumble, 6 sacks, 52 total tackles, 16 tackles for loss, 17 quarterback hits, and that's without J.J. Watt in most of those games. Again, J.J. Watt only played in 3 of those games. Jadeveon Clowney can ball out by himself. He can get sacks when he's the best pass rusher on that team, which he was when J.J. Watt was not present. So again, pair him with Dante Fowler Jr., who knows what kind of havoc the Falcons can wreak in that backfield. That would be nasty. And then again, you add, you already have one of the best, if not the best, defensive tackle in the league right now, and Grady Jarrett, who, I know this isn't saying much for a team who was second to last in sacks with 28 total sacks as a team last year, but Grady Jarrett, our defensive tackle, had 7.5 sacks last year, and that was only half a sack behind Vic Beasley, who is now gone, but that's only half a sack behind who led our team in sacks last year, and Vic Beasley. So you got those 3 guys, Grady Jarrett, Dante Fowler Jr., and Jadeveon Clowney. That would be nasty. Our defensive line would be revamped, and we would get some sacks. We would not be second to last in the league in sacks again. I can tell you that much if all those guys are on the field and healthy for the majority of the season. So number 1, Jadeveon Clowney can do it by himself if he needs to. Number 2, the second reason the Falcons need to have Jadeveon Clowney in a Falcons uniform next year to make a Super Bowl run is because the back end of your defense is very young and we don't know what they're going to be. The back end of our defense, the secondary, includes a rookie who's probably going to start in A.J. Terrell coming out of Clemson. We don't know what his rookie year is going to be. Could be good, could be bad. He could get burned. There are going to be times where he is burned because he is a rookie, and that's just how it's going to be. But if you have a guy like Jadeveon Clowney, again, Dante Fowler Jr., Grady Jarrett, rush into the quarterback, you take pressure off of those guys in the secondary, those young guys in the secondary, because they won't have to cover for as long if you can get to the quarterback quick, fast, and in a hurry, which all three of those guys can do. The Falcons have young talent in the backfield, but they're young. They're still inexperienced, still trying to find their way in the league, still trying to find success in the league, coming to their own in that backfield. So that Falcons backfield could get burned. Again, and the rookie and A.J. Terrell, he's going to get burned at some points in this season because he's a rookie. That's just how it goes. You got Kendall Sheffield, who looked good last year as a rookie, but still coming into his second year, teams will have more film on him. Who knows, some guys struggle in their second season, so we could see a little bit of a drop-off from Kendall Sheffield. But again, he's only coming into his second year. Isaiah Oliver coming into his third year. Did not have the greatest year last year, but in that second half of the season where the Falcons were more successful, we saw he was more successful as well. But the bottom line is you have a young backfield still. Guys who are going to be cornerbacks covering. Your safeties are experiencing Ricardo Allen and Keanu Neal. You might move Devontae KZ, who has shown he can be successful in this league. Was tied for the league leading in interceptions 2 years ago. You have those guys who can be successful, but we don't know if Keanu Neal is going to be healthy. Ricardo Allen is older, but he should be okay. But again, he's a safety. He doesn't play cornerback. And DeMonte Casey, you could put him in the nickel corner, but he's mostly played safety with Keanu Neal being hurt. Most of the time, DeMonte Casey has been a Falcon because DeMonte Casey is only coming into his third year. And Keanu Neal has had season-ending injuries in the first game 2 years ago and in the second game this past season. So DeMonte Casey has had pretty much all his NFL experience at safety. He's played a little bit of nickel corner. We don't know exactly what he'll be at that nickel corner spot. So the guys who you are wanting to be cornerbacks and Isaiah Oliver, Kendall Sheffield, and A.J. Terrell are coming into their rookie in A.J. Terrell, their second in Kendall Sheffield, and third in Isaiah Oliver, respective years. You have a young secondary. So having guys who can get to the quarterback quick, fast, and in a hurry will do nothing but help that Falcons secondary. They won't have to cover as long. There's less of a chance of them being beat. So that's the number 2 reason why we need to see Jadeveon Clowney in a Falcons uniform. Number 3, the third and final reason why Jadeveon Clowney needs to be in a Falcons uniform this year for the Falcons to make a serious Super Bowl run. You don't have that much time left if you're the Atlanta Falcons. Believe it or not, you've had a good long window of having a chance to make it to the Super Bowl. You had a beautiful, beautiful chance. It was right there in your hands. We all know about it, 28-3. You had a beautiful chance to win a Super Bowl, but you didn't. It is now or never for the Atlanta Falcons. Matt Ryan is getting older. He's only got a few years left. Julio Jones is getting older. Doesn't have that many more productive, elite, productive years left. You don't have that many years left. Alex Mack, even though you got his heir apparent in Matt Hennessy, we don't know, how much time Alex Mack has left. So, especially Matt and Julio, those are the main two. You don't know how long this window is going to be open for. It's not going to be open for that much longer. 2-3 seasons at best, 4 maximum. You got Todd Gurley for a year. So the time is now. Move all those chips into the middle of the table. Go get Jadeveon Clowney. We got $11 million left in cap space. Give that to him. His price has come down substantially. There are rumors out there about Jadeveon Clowney talking to the Cowboys, and then the number I've been hearing is about $11 million. We've got $11 million. Push that. Make that call to Jadeveon Clowney as an agent. Try to get a Jadeveon Clowney in a Falcons uniform. That is what we need. That's another piece. Defense wins championships. Defense will help you win games. Yes, we need that offense, and that offense that was electric with Kyle Shanahan, kind of got us to the Super Bowl in 2016 with the bend but don't break defense. But we don't have Kyle Shanahan. We don't have those pieces we had in 2016. We don't have that lightning in a bottle that we did in 2016 anymore. They know who we are. We know who we are. But we need a better defense. So getting Jadeveon Clowney could be and I think is that missing piece to the Falcons really making a serious Super Bowl run. So, to recap, the number one reason why we need Jadeveon Clowney, he can get it done by himself. I laid out the numbers to you earlier on in the video. Jadeveon Clowney has had his best seasons without J.J. Watt. Period. So he can do it by himself. Pair him with Dante Fowler, and he can do serious damage. And also, some more numbers for Jadeveon Clowney. In 2018, when he did have J.J. Watt for a full season, these were his numbers. 15 games, he started in 14 of them, 1 pass deflection, 1 forced fumble, 3 fumble recoveries, 9 sacks, 47 total tackles, 16 QB hits. That's still great. I will take that alongside Dante Fowler putting up some production as well. Grady Jarrett getting his production as well. I will take that all day, every day. So, give us that. Get Jadeveon Clowney in a Falcons uniform. Thomas Dimitroff, Dan Quinn. Do what you gotta do. Make it happen if you want to get the most out of what's left in this Falcons window. Do what you gotta do. So that's number one. Jadeveon Clowney can do it by himself. Number two, we gotta help out this young secondary. A.J. Terrell, Kendall Sheffield, Isaiah Oliver, all are young guys still trying to come into their own, still trying to learn the game, still trying to get to their best version of themselves as NFL players. We need guys in the defensive line who can get to the quarterback. Jadeveon Clowney can get to the quarterback. He can muck up a backfield, and that's what we need alongside Dante Fowler Jr. and Grady Jarrett. So we got to get that done. Number three, the window is not going to be open much longer. We got 4 seasons max. 4 seasons max with Matt Ryan at his best, Julio Jones at his best, and we got 1 season with Todd Gurley. We'll see what he does. But the time is now. Go get Jadeveon. Like I said, push all the chips in the middle of the table. Go all in this season. Y'all know what to do, Atlanta Falcons. Those are 3 reasons why we need Jadeveon Clowney in a Falcons uniform this season. And the window is opened up for it. He was trying to, in his words, reset, the standard or reset the table for how much pass rushers got paid, reset the market. He didn't do that. He's still unsigned to a team. His number is going to go down. It's going to keep going down. Go get him. You can go get him at a manageable number now. Atlanta Falcons front office, TD, Thomas Dimitroff, Dan Quinn. Go do it. Go get it done. Laid it all out there for you. Tell me what you guys think. Do you guys think we need Jadeveon Clowney? Should we go after somebody different, whether it's on the defensive end or the offensive end? We still got some moves we can make. We still got some guys out there who we could go get. Let me know who y'all think we should get. Like, comment, subscribe. You already know what to do. Tell me what you want to hear next. Do y'all think Jadeveon Clowney would be a good pickup for the Atlanta Falcons? Let me know in the comments down below. Until next time, guys. Peace.